Good morning. Again, I am up bright and early at 8 a.m. but for not so exciting reason this morning because I'm going to the dentist. See, my dad told me he got an email saying that I need to be booked in for a dentist appointment, and if he was gonna offer to book me in, considering apparently I'm still on the health insurance here, I'm not gonna say no. Australian healthcare cover costs compared to always what I hear about with US healthcare costs are considerably better. And even though I am paying for health insurance in the US, I'm not gonna miss this opportunity because at least apparently I'm supposed to get one free clean a year. I can't remember if I've done it, and even if I have done it, I think it's gonna be like 60 bucks. My mom's also joining me on my trip to the shopping center because she's gonna go get her nails done. And then after I've gone to the dentist, I wanted to do something a little brave and go and get ear piercing. Now here's the thing, I'm not one of those people who's like looking to go and get a ton of piercings or tattoos. However, I love earring stacks. Like that is one thing I would probably get is like multiple earring stacks. However, I'm scared of pain, and you know, the sound of a cartilage piercing, that sounds painful to me. But getting a second lobe piercing, that I feel like I can stomach. Apparently they don't hurt all that much, and I know that the piercer where I'm going is very skilled, they're very good there. Plus, it's like 75 bucks. And this is something I've been thinking of for a couple of months now. I just haven't gone to go and do it, if that makes sense. Like I got these earrings from a company called Made by Mary. I think they're from Utah, and then they sent me some just like basic studs, and I chose those ones specifically in that style so that I could stack them with my hoops that I've got. Also, I guess they gave me a discount code because like I got some affiliate thing with them. If you are interested in earrings, I really like these ones. They're like just live-in ones, so I don't have to take them out. Apparently people take their jewelry out daily. And then also I'm going out to dinner with my dance friends who I haven't seen since I moved, and we're doing a big Secret Santa, which is really exciting. Actually, I should show you the gifts. So for my Secret Santa, I went immediately to their Goodreads list because I was like, I know that they've been reading, I can see their progress, and there was a couple of books on there that stood out to me. I mean, firstly, to kind of top it off and give it a little extra, I got a box of Maltesers, but they had both books in the Small Divine Rivals series. Now these hardcover, like beautiful editions, do not exist in Australia. So I got these in America and I brought them back, and that was kind of my plan. I thought, hey, these books apparently are really good, but the covers here, kinda sucky. So I got both of these in beautiful hardcover with their beautiful dust sleeves, and I just need to wrap them up along with the Maltesers for tonight. Now my appointment's at 9, but I'm currently making tea, so I need to drink that, brush my teeth and floss so that I can be the best client ever. I mean, they're still gonna tell me that I'm not flossing enough. It happens every time. I've gotten better though. I swear I've gotten better. And then I'll go see if my mom's ready so we can head to my appointment. As for finding time to edit yesterday's video, I'll just do that once I'm back home.
Had to call into one of my favorite places while I'm here. I have come into Uniqlo and they still have the May the 4th collection, including the amazing Anakin Skywalker shirt. I might get that. I also love this Return of the Jedi one, but I've already got those two, so I'll skip them. Unfortunately, not the $5 I spent at the Disney Springs store, but still, I'm happy with that price. They even have a Ditto t-shirt. Okay, let's do a little recap, shall we, now that I'm back. So when I went this morning, I stopped by a couple of stores. Firstly, I stopped by my good old favorite, the Lego store, just to go and see what it was about. Right now, not really anything had changed, to be honest, and the pick-a-brick wall was a little disappointing. Besides, they had like one by one snot piece that I needed, but I just ordered a bunch from Bricklink. I wasn't gonna buy a container of them just because, so I just left it. The only thing I ended up buying was in fact the Anakin shirt. There is one thing you need to know about me, is that I love a good oversized shirt and activewear short combo. And then later I went back to go and get my ears pierced, yippee, and luckily the experience went really well. The guy asked me like, do I want a cartridge or do I want a needle? Originally I said needle. I ended up going for the cartridge. He talked to me a lot about the differences between the two and educated me about both of them, which I really, really appreciated. He was very friendly, told me a lot of stuff, and then like after I got it done as well, like I did the left one first, then the right one. I can kind of still feel the right one. It wasn't as painful as I expected, but just like the feeling of like feeling my like blood pumping in my ears is a weird sensation. So, and like I was feeling a little lightheaded, so I asked for some water, and then I lay down for a bit and then just like asked him questions about his time piercing. Turns out he met the person who invented or at least popularized the tongue piercing. So wasn't that fun? But I've got them all done, so I need to clean them and just like wipe them down. I don't think I got any antiseptic spray. I should probably order that on Amazon. I can change them after 6 weeks, so just before Atlanta BritCon, I can put some new earrings in and like really start to decorate, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, I probably shouldn't put my head in the water anytime soon. I'll just leave it. He did say though, if I go swimming like after a couple days, just to like wash them with fresh water afterwards. So gonna follow all those instructions. But since it's 2 p.m, I'm gonna go outside and finish reading the Half-Blood Prince on my Kindle, because I can lounge around in the pool in this and not worry about it getting wet, unlike the physical book. So yippee. I don't know how I still have this on here though, because I canceled my Kindle Unlimited subscription. So technically I shouldn't have access to it, because that's how I got it on my Kindle in the first place. I wasn't planning on restarting my Kindle Unlimited subscription just to finish Harry Potter, especially now that I'm back and I've got a hold of my Deathly Hallows book. Like, the only reason I did Kindle Unlimited to begin with is I had a free trial and all the books were on there, so it just made sense, since I wasn't gonna go and buy more copies of the same books. What's really good about being back here is that I have done so much reading, but I have also spent too much time reading in the pool. Like, my upper body is a completely different color to my abdomen, which is a completely different color to my legs. So that, plus the fact that I didn't really bring any nice like going out clothes, has resulted in me going for the jeans and a nice top combo, specifically with this white top, because I feel like it's gonna accentuate my new tan. So quick outfit check. We're going with these Uniqlo wide leg jeans and this tube top from Aritzia. And then I'm having to wear one of my old pairs of sandals because I have like a blister thing on the back of my heel from going on a walk with my dad yesterday. Lovely. All that's to say is that I'm in the middle of the kind of getting ready process. So I thought I would give you a little bit of an update with my day. So basically I finished the Half-Blood Prince, which was great. I only had like 10%, so it wasn't crazy. And then after I finished filming that, I came inside. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this, but my mom got my sister, herself, and I these like puzzle advent calendar things. So every day we open a box. I say every day, it's like one of those 12 days of Christmas ones. So we'll open up a box and then get to do a fun puzzle. Now, I love puzzles. I consider myself to be quite good at them as well. And they're overall really fun. I love the city ones and I love like the festive ones, but the other one is like, I don't know, it's not the best. It's fun, and I'm glad I get to do puzzles in general, but like, the designs aren't really that good. And I also got my wrapping done for my Secret Santa gift, which was really good. And then I took it upstairs and I started to wrap a couple of my sister's gifts, but I don't really have like a ton of ribbon and decoration. And I really like to go all out with my gifts because it's not like I'm wrapping a ton of things for a ton of people. So I want to really like make them look pretty for the ones I've got. So I might try and get some of them tomorrow because I'm heading back to the shops because I've got tickets to go and see Wicked again for the 3rd time, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm going with my mom and my sister. My sister has also seen it. My mom hasn't, but she came with me to watch the stage show earlier in the year. So she kind of knows the story, but she doesn't really remember it right now. And I'm sure it's one of those things where you kind of like watch it and suddenly remember again. I'm also trying to be really careful with my new piercings by like not getting my hair caught in them or anything. It's proving to be okay until I started to get ready, and I really want to go and curl my hair, but I also don't necessarily want to deal with the heat. I might just straighten it, but then I had this little bow thing that I was thinking of putting in my hair. I don't know, I can't necessarily be bothered. I think right now, I think it's a little too hot for all that nonsense. So that is where I'm at. I was really hoping to get some scripting done today so that I could finish the script for my mech video that I'm currently working on, because like I wanted that to be up ideally last week, and then I bumped it back to this week because like I haven't uploaded it in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and like thankfully Wicked's doing really well. It actually hit 100,000 views on YouTube today, which I'm so excited about. Thank you everyone for your support on that video. I'm really, really proud of that one, and I'm glad that that is doing really well. And like even my Mean Girls video did really well. Like those ones both did better than Barbie, which I found really interesting because it's really fun for me to do a Lego video based on like other areas of interest in my life that like typically aren't associated with Lego. So thank you for Wicked again. But like the only thing I've done recently is like edit together one short, which I'm gonna put on Instagram tomorrow as well, and like that's about it. So I really want to get this mech video finished scripting so I can do the voiceover before we leave for Wicked tomorrow, and then just spend like Wednesday and Thursday basically filming, editing, so I can get the video up on Saturday. I feel like I've had enough downtime, but also my dad and my sister aren't going to be working
for most of the rest of the week. And if they go and suggest we go and do something, I am gonna jump at that opportunity. So December's proven to be a little bit harder to like manage my time. Why? Because I find myself just leaning way too much into the vacation aspect, and then I'm trying to balance like my actual videos plus this vlog, and I'm just putting my main channel videos to the side, and it's no one's fault but my own. Absolutely take fault for that, because I'm finding myself just dedicating my time to reading and swimming in the pool and spending time with my family. And even the spending time with my family part, like it's not like they're coming out in the pool with me all the time. Like, you know, my dad was outside with me, just like, you know, company time. He was taking a nap on the sun lounger the other day. My mom was outside today, so like, you know, I'm with their presence, but it's not like we're going out and doing something like we were yesterday for Christmas shopping, which that was really fun. I had a lovely day yesterday. Like, you know, we never really did those like city days out. It was never something that I particularly found myself wanting to do until I left, basically. So I'm really glad we got to do that. It was so much fun, and there were way more Christmas decorations in Sydney than I guess I initially thought. Going back to reading though, I am going to do a full video kind of breaking down everything that I read this year, because I finally completed, I guess, my Goodreads goal. Now, technically, I completed this in February, and then I just kept bumping it up because this is my first year that I've like read basically since I stopped reading, since like high school or whatever. So I didn't really know where to put my goal necessarily. It ended up being 26, which I feel like, considering I haven't read as much and like consistently as I did at the beginning of the year, it turned out to be a great goal. Like, you know, that's like roughly just over 2 books a month. And I feel like I'm probably going to stick to that same like goal of 26 next year. I feel like that's quite a healthy, happy number for me, because I don't want to go and sit down and spend too much time reading necessarily, though maybe it would be a good thing. Maybe I should put a goal of like 28 or 30 and then hopefully stop doom scrolling. I mean, if TikTok does end up getting banned, I'm sure that will solve most of my problems. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably not going to film much while I'm out, so just in case I don't, I wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.